There are some new updates on the PTB that mainly concern with Gondwa. In fact, we've seen a lot of changes to Gondwa with the addition of big caves, lots of smaller caves, some reworks to some biomes like Desolate Pass, and a new biome added to the map. Of course, there's a lot to talk about today. Timestamps are on the screen now, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, let's get into this upcoming update overview. Let's just talk about the Gondwa stuff first, because this is probably what you're here for. So, the changelog for the Gondwa map changes and fixes is quite a lot of neat stuff. And then after I talk about this changelog, I'm just going to go ahead and show a cinematic reel of some of my favourite parts of this new update that I've been able to find. So, let's just get into this overview. So, the changelog goes like this. Various miscellaneous map bugs on Gondwa have been fixed. Place several small caves in Gondwa, adjusted self-shade bias of all cave pieces to improve their appearance in medium and low shadow settings. Increased all quest mark rewards by 30% on Gondwa, added more caves to Gondwa, added large cave system to savanna grasslands, improved shadows on cave and cliffland meshes. Caves should no longer have light entering them through the walls, cast shadows from caves and cliffland. Rocks should now be improved on low and medium settings. Added additional route up to the home cave at Hunter's Thicket, fixed Big Quill Lake point of interest not including baby spawn zones, added 2 small paths down from the baby spawn zone at Big Quill Lake so new players playing semi-aquatics can reach the lake easier. Fix for multiple group quests not having contribution enabled, and added solo and group quests to both the hot springs and sand caverns. Yeah, sand caverns. That's a brand new biome, and it is probably one of my favourite biomes so far. It looks absolutely awesome. However, the other thing that I want to note here is the fact that marks rewards have been increased by 30% on Gondwa. Now, when Gondwa was released, the marks were significantly lower than that of on Pandora, so it's good to see that the mark reward is being increased now. And yeah, that's great. However, yeah, the canyon near the volcano, Desolate Pass, have had a huge rework as well, and it's looking a lot better. Before, it used to just be a big desolate pass, but now it's covered in rocks and just a terrain variation where it looks nice. So let's just go ahead and showcase them all off in a cinematic reel. Now, server admins and combat is quite a small amount here. There's literally 2 things in combat and 3 things in admin. So let's hop into the admin stuff first. There's a fix for unsafe teleport not working for Archon. Adding marks no longer overflows over the mark cap. Fixed, don't allow server muted players to post searching for party messages or open party messages. And now the combat changes. Fixed Rex receiving bone break on tail, and fixed for incorrect hit effect locations. Rex no longer gets bone broke if you bone break its tail, and some other hit effects have been changed as well. There's probably bigger changes, but these are probably just the more important ones here. But yeah, let's go into the final part, and that is overall gameplay changes. A lot of these actually do mention Gondwa still, which is interesting. So there's been a whole swathe of gameplay changes on the map. Some of these are good, some of these are bad, and I'm going to talk about the ones that I think are not the best while I'm going through them. So let's just go ahead and go through it. Firstly, fixed home cave buff stacking, changed the diet type of the catch fish quest to carnivore so that aquatic herbivores don't get the quest to catch fish, which is interesting because technically, you know, aquatic herbivores, that's mainly diet based. The only aquatic herbivore is a piscivore, and that's Dinoceras, which can catch and eat fish. So maybe they're preparing for some kind of aquatic herbivores in the future. Maybe some kind of manatee type creature that just goes around eating seagrass as like a mystery creature. I don't know. I'm just intrigued. Or maybe the mystery creature is something like Korea Ceratops, where it'll be a ceratopsian that's semi-aquatic but can eat plants in the water, in the riverbeds, eating lakeweed. That would be interesting. Anyways, let's get into this. Fixed dupe keybind on unassigned control. Reach distance now scales based on growth stage. I'll only allow NVIDIA Ansel to pause the game in single player and replay mode. Don't allow pausing in multiplayer, which is frustrating because it makes it harder to get pictures with your friends because your dinosaur itself would have already completed its animation when you've posed up the picture. Now, I understand that maybe it came with problems where it caused bodies to spaz out and stuff like that, but I don't know. I prefer using NVIDIA Ansel in multiplayer because it allows you to just not go through the faff, because I assume when replay mode is coming out, and I know they're preparing it by the looks of it, you know, they mention it here, but when replay mode comes out, you'd then have to record a replay and then go to that replay and then do that all that way around. It's just a faff to do, where you could do it in the multiplayer session and it'll be fine. Right, there is also the Red Island quest enabled for aquatic quest tag, Azure Shore, Hot Springs and Sand Caverns, solo and group location quests added, Ocean Stacks and Red Reef, solo location quests added as well, increased start flying momentum to prevent Velociraptor double jump to flight while idle, fixed keybind warning not showing up, fix for being unable to start auto run if focusing on object on auto run is bound to the same as collect. Updated Conca strafe / crouch animations, updated Cerato strafe and crouch animations to fix sliding, fixed Conca held item offset, improved controller navigation for home cave decoration menu, removed growth reward from meetup quests, fixed aquatics always move slightly up and down when swimming forward or backwards, and a fix to group of only flying dinosaurs leaving the hatchling cave will spawn at a land spawn point. So a lot of changes there. Some of them are Gondwa changes because you've got new quest areas in some points of interest where you can do quests now, and that's mentioned here and not in Gondwa, which is interesting. But nevertheless, there are changes to concavenate, strafe and crouch animations, same with Ceratosaurus, so I'm going to really quickly just play them now and see what you guys think. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about these in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think about these updates and changes to the game that are coming soon. Bear in mind, these are on the PTB, so these are not on the live branch yet. And yeah, that is that. That is pretty much the latest update that has been added to the PTB. Let me know your thoughts. And if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.